Thanks, Chris. So I don't know about you guys, but I've always had a feeling like I had a hard time fitting in. Started off with being born in the wrong country. My parents are Korean immigrants. Wrong city, Houston, Texas. Wrong time back in the 60s. You know, and what's worse is that I was brought up religious. And what that means being in Texas is I was brought up Southern Baptist. Now, I guess some of you know what that is, but for some New Yorkers who might not know, you know, being a Southern Baptist means you still think that rock and roll is the music of the devil, and you didn't need the pandemic to learn how to dance 6 feet apart. But anyway, I have these traumatic memories of childhood, and I think, is this really true? Could this possibly be? But then I got confirmation the other day because I had to do a visa application. I had to look at my birth certificate, and there was this box for race or color. And I thought, I wonder what those Texas docs called me. Maybe something a little colonial like Oriental. No, they didn't do that. They didn't call me Asian. They didn't call me Korean. AEPI hadn't been invented yet. They just had the word yellow. But you know what? I love white people. I love white people. But you know, the white people I really love are my white people. And you might be like, what is he talking about? My white people. And of course, I'm talking about Koreans who think they're white. Take my mom, for example. I generally avoid talking politics with her, but I couldn't avoid it the other day. I was like, Mom, why did you vote for Trump twice? And you know what she told me? She said, because I feel like he's fighting for me. And I'm like, how do I break it to her that MAGA, Make America Great Again, means return America to before she came here? But you know, the other thing is, I don't even fit in with my own people. It's a problem. So the thing is that if you know Koreans, or if you are Korean, you know that we all play musical instruments. We don't have any choice. And the thing was that I ended up with the wrong one. My parents, I was growing up in Texas. They didn't want me to go to public school, which I would still say is a recommendation down there. But they couldn't afford private school, so they sent me to some weird parochial school. And in this parochial school, we had a Scottish music program. So I grew up doing Highland dancing. And in 3rd grade, they said you had a choice. The drums or the instrument I chose, which was the Scottish bagpipes. And so when you meet that cute Korean girl, she's really not interested in learning about how you wear dresses on the weekend. But you know, I've been married now for 30 years, and my wife is here. And you know, one of the things I realized is that I never really dated. I mean, we dated, she's my college sweetheart. So that's dating, yeah. But it's not the same thing as going out as an adult. You know, have a job, you're trying to meet people. And I know that I have some young friends. I know that nowadays everyone's on the apps. And everything I hear is the apps suck. But then I talk to them and I hear their stories and I can't help thinking, is it the apps that suck? Because when the guy doesn't show up for a date, is that the app's fault? Or like you have a great first date and you're like trying to reach out to her and she's like ghosting you? Is that really the app's fault? I feel like the answer is apps aren't the problem. It's that people suck. But anyway, I heard a relationship expert on the radio the other day, and he had good news, at least for the young guys in the room. He pointed out that, you know, there are a lot more women in college than men. So these college-degreed women are going to have to get real because there are not enough college-degree guys to go around. So he had 2 recommendations. He suggests these women have to kind of set their sights lower and younger. His recommendation, you know, like, why not go for that plumber with a cute butt? He's got a pretty good paycheck. And he thought younger because maybe a younger guy would be a little bit more comfortable having a more accomplished partner. So guys, even if you didn't do so well in school, maybe didn't get your degree, you still have a chance. Just get on a nice shirt, clean pair of jeans, go to the fanciest bar in your neighborhood, and wait for your sugar mama to pick you up. Anyway, so I now have full-grown children who hate my style choices. Like this necklace would be an example. But I have to say, I get a lot of comments. People are like, what is that? And I say, it's the center of my soul. And they're like, I don't think he's serious, but they don't want to challenge me because they don't want to be called racist because they don't know my Asian religion. But then they never believe me when I show them. Thanks, guys.